Chicago and beyond, hello, and welcome to our premiere event in celebration of the 2021 Southside Youth Fest. I'm Camila Rashid, Court Theater's Director of Education, and Court Theater is the professional theater of the University of Chicago, dedicated to innovation, inquiry, engagement, and community service. The Court Education Initiative expands on the theater's mission through its learning and arts enrichment opportunities, including the Artists in Schools residency program that we administer in Chicago Public Schools. This school year, for most teens here and around the world, was like no other. There was no way to anticipate that we'd weather a global health crisis, watch on as our democracy was pushed to its brink, and witness a racial reckoning of international proportion under the banner of Black Lives Matter. It was a lot. Lives were lost, and though we've turned the corner, the journey toward healing and clarity continues. And who better to lead that conversation on where we go from here than our youth? That's why this year's 2021 festival is unlike any other we've done in years past, not only because we must foster the arts from a distance, but also because the way we come to our purpose to engage the next generation of creatives has changed to meet the moment we are in. With that in mind, we've approached the festival this year with a renewed commitment to what the future has to say. Rather than ask young people to compete with one another, we've invited them to tell the stories that feel urgent to them, and we've invited the community to watch and like those stories. What you're about to enjoy is the audio and visual storytelling that resulted from our open call and those teen artists whose content was most engaged and watched. I hope you enjoy it.
My name's Marshall Callery. I live on the south side of Chicago. When I walk down my street, there's barely anything for teens and young adults to do. And it's crazy because I remember that there were so many things to do when I was 12. But now that I'm older, it's crazy how things just disappear. All around the south side, I see countless abandoned buildings that could have become great places for youth to hang out. But when you go downtown, it's like a whole nother level. There's countless things for youth to do. It's crazy. Things change. I don't know how it works, but I wish more things were on the south side for us. But we can change this as youth. We can go into our own communities and make a change. We can do art projects, community projects. There's countless options we can do. It's crazy of all the possibilities, and I know we are the future.
Intrusive Thoughts by Zalayah. I wasn't even thinking about it when it began. Jump, Zay, jump and crack your skull. Die and be a dead man. These are not the thoughts that lull. It's like someone had knocked down the door, forcing themselves in. The thoughts of gore that shook me to the core. It made me shiver in my skin. Stab yourself, hang yourself. They won't care, they don't care. Thoughts that wanted me to kill myself. Inside my mind like a loud blare. The thoughts that ruined my bliss. They kissed my soul and sank me into the oceanic abyss. Suddenly, my happiness fell into a black hole. They were never leaving me, the thoughts in my head. My family should have believed my plea, because they always spoke truth to what they said. We Meet Again by Zalayah Bryant. Z. My zeal for a better future for myself and the zigzag of books on my shelf. For the ZZZ when people sleep and the zen others fell around me. A. For the assertiveness I hide behind. For the anger I feel when I am misused even when I'm kind. And the aerospace engineer I want to be. An authentic girl whose name begins with the letter Z. L. The little girl always with a smile on her face. An amount of love in her soul that one could never replace. And a laugh so loud you'll surely listen. You'll be laughing so hard the tears on your cheeks will glisten. A. She's artistic when she wants to be, and she keeps her heart on her cheek where you also might find a mild case of acne. She ages each year from the streets of Bronzeville and steps out each day to a destiny she must fulfill. Y. For the 6 a.m. yellow sunrise is flushed with pink, so perfect like the vanilla yogurt that allows her to think. And the yelling she does when she's stressed, young, youthful, and quick to get herself in a mess. A. My mom and my siblings in our humble abode, 60615 is our zip code. All my siblings' names begins with the letter Z. Sometimes it's the annoying things that set you free. H. She just might be a little hot-headed, and her family says that she's very hard-headed. An angsty teen who lives life to the highest degree, a high-spirited girl who goes by Z, and for all the people wondering, yeah, that's me.
Why I love sleeping? It's because ever since I turned 18, my body doesn't function how I used to. My room is as quiet as a conversation with my father. And carefree. White room. Two pictures. Me, and my mom, hanging on the wall. My sleep place has 4 beds stacked on top of each other. My sheets are red. I have 2.5 pillows. That hang on the bed. My door is always locked. My phone is so I can be sure while I sleep. The TV. Big big sleep in my bed. I sleep to it. Hey, what do I do? Out of nowhere, my TV broken out. My body feel weak, not weak and wet. I can't stay up how I used to. I catch cold when I used to. So I sleep it off. Sleep it help me get ready for the road. Why not take that 3 days, go all the way, never happen.
My name is Lydia Corby. I'm a senior at Lindblom Math and Science Academy, and this is my poem, When You're 9 and Your Black is Cinnamon. When I was younger, my identity was defined by other people telling me what I am, and then me being confused. I was 7 when I was on the bus and my friend asked me, "What are you?" I was, like always, confused. I realized she was asking about my race. I said, "I'm Black." She didn't agree. "See, I'm Black, like chocolate, but you're like cinnamon." I was confused because, to my knowledge, that wasn't really an option. I was right. I just didn't really know it. I was 9 when, for whatever reason, the guidance counselor was doing some exercise, a white kid friendly introduction to what race is. I forget why this was happening or what was going on, but we needed to circle if we were Black or white. I was a little confused still. I was pretty sure I was Black, but again, cinnamon popped up in my head. A different friend saw me. He said, "Well, Lydia is biracial." I was confused and had never heard biracial before and wasn't biracial. I just didn't really know it. I forget how it all went, but I think in the end, I didn't do the exercise. I was still 9 when my teacher wanted to know how I got my hair so curly. I said, with water. And then she laughed. I didn't get the joke. At parent-teacher conferences, she told my mom that she loves my hair and always wondered how I get it that way, but I only say water. My mom laughed and smiled and nodded. I still didn't get the joke.
Congratulations to Jamon, Lydia, Zalayah, and Marshall. We'll be sending you tech prizes we hope will take your future creative projects to the next level. Give it up for these teens. Clap emojis. I also want to give a special shout out to all the teachers, parents, and guardians, family, friends, and chosen family that supported all of our teens and making their voices heard through this festival. Last but not least, I want to thank Allstate for their support, without which this year's festival would not have been possible. For more about our teen programs, visit our website or follow us on IG or Facebook. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in the virtual world until we can gather again in the theater. Good night.